Hi, I'm Jamey from Stonemeyer Games, and today I'm going to talk about my favorite mechanism in this little game called the Muppet Christmas Carol Spirit of Giving. I saw this recommended on a random blog or YouTube channel that I follow, and my partner Megan, her family, they love the Muppet Christmas Carol. And so I thought, okay, I'll get this game, we'll play it for Christmas and see how it is. And I was actually really delighted by it. It's a really light, easy to teach game, and it does two things really, really well. And I really debated which one of these is my favorite mechanism. So I'll start out with my second choice, but it's very, very close. My second choice is that in the game, it's a very simple set collection game where at any given time, you have three cards in front of you that either have a person or people, or they have a color. And you're trying to create a set of three of the same color or three of the same person. So if I have Charles Dickens and Rizzo the Rat, I'm trying to have three of those, three Charles Dickens, or three pink cards. One of the cards is face down in front of me. The other two are face up. So I can see a lot of information around the table. Other players can see what I have. But here's the twist. Not only can you complete your own set, you can complete sets for other players. So if I look across the table and another player has two green cards face up, I don't know what they have face down, but I can use an ability, which I'll talk about in a second, to give them a card to replace the middle card so that they have three green cards. And if I do that, I pick two of the gifts. So there aren't any points on the cards. The points are all on these gift tiles that are numbered 1 through 5 on the backside. They're randomized in the middle of the table. If I complete someone else's set, I choose two random gifts. I look at them. Here's actually, I drew two twos. So in this case, well, in all cases, I'm going to keep one, and I'll give one to the player whose set I completed. If I chose to only complete my own set, then I just draw one random gift token and gain that gift token. So there's this really nice sense of positive player interaction in the game where I am incentivized to complete my own gifts, but I have more information about the gift that I receive if I complete someone else's set instead. I think I said complete a gift. You're not completing gifts, you're completing sets. So there's a strong incentive to pay attention to other players and potentially help them to get a better present for yourself, even though they also get a little present. Really like that mechanism. However, the thing that surprised me about the game, and I knew that mechanism going in, that was the mechanism that hooked me into trying the game. Also, the game is like $10, so really easy purchase. The other thing, the thing that surprised me was that at the beginning of the game, you stack the deck. And I say that, it's actually not that complicated. You just shuffle the deck and you divide it into 4 piles. And in between those piles, you put these action tiles. You put Scrooge first, and then a fourth of the way down the deck, you put the Ghost of Christmas Past, and then a fourth of the way down the deck again, you put the Ghost of Christmas Present, then the Ghost of Christmas Yet to Come. And what these are, this is the action that you can take on your turn. So at the beginning of the game, Scrooge is on the top of the deck. You put Scrooge aside, and Scrooge shows you this is the only, I have a dog hair here sticking out of the deck. This is the only action that you can choose. So this is draw the top card of the deck and replace any card. So at the beginning of the game, this is the only action you can choose. So you always do that on your turn until you get a fourth of the way down the deck, and then you reveal another action choice. And so from then on in the game, you can choose on your turn to use Scrooge's action or the action on the Ghost of Christmas Past. And then again, there's another one revealed, then another one. I really, really like the accessibility and onboarding element of this. It's an increasing action option mechanism where you start off very simply. You still have choices here. You don't choose the action, but you have choices as to which card that you replace when you choose this action. But as you get deeper into the game, you have more and more choices, and the choices are not randomized. They're designed for that time of the game where you might start to think about, okay, I kind of want this option at this point in the game. Really, really clever action system. It made the game super easy to teach because I didn't have to, even though as simple as the game is, I didn't have to explain 4 actions from the beginning of the game. I just had to explain and understand one action. And then later on, we added another one as we better understood the game. Really clever increasing action option system in the Muppet Christmas Carol. And I also really like the positive player interaction of completing someone else's set. Those are my favorite mechanisms in this game. If they make you think of any other game that has a similar mechanism, let me know in the comments below. Or if you've played the Muppet Christmas Carol or one of these other Funko small box Disney games, let me know your thoughts about them in the comments below. Thanks.